In my experience in the game industry, right, like game developers, they get kind of the end of the stick with the shit on it a lot of the times. Like, so they put a lot of effort to create these games, but a lot of the money and a lot of the value gets taken off the table from them because they are reliant on centralized services like a game publisher, a streaming service, an app store for the promotion of the game and the distribution of the game, and for mediating the exchange of value in the form of purchases and subscriptions. And so the idea with this platform is essentially like, hey, we have decentralized an app framework now, right? And we have protocols that can enable it so that we can entirely take out that middleman and really just create a protocol that allows, that kind of as closely connects developers and gamers, as possible, so that there is as little friction as possible in the exchange of value. And we can build it in such a way that, all parties benefit as a result of that in communities, and they can grow communities and fandoms and essentially operate, game services as a public utility that everyone can access and benefit from.
Like Aaron mentioned, it's really just a set of rules, and the cool thing about blockchain is that these rules are going to be followed. So when we say we're building this protocol for gaming, you can kind of start to think about some of the things you're going to find in not every single game, but a lot of games. So things like matchmaking, keeping a kind of like ELO and user score. You guys might know that as like MMR ELO, depending on what games you might have played before. As well as at the end of game sessions, it's oftentimes you might get a reward. So we have this kind of end-to-end system in the works that basically will allow anybody to kind of leverage these core components with essentially whatever game they're building, and you'll know that it's going to follow the very specific set of rules that are set up from the start, and that it will not deviate from those. So I'm very excited to kind of see this play out.